I'm really excited to be joined today by a special guest, my dear friend Carol Ward. Carol's been corporate secretary at a number of large public companies, and now she's joined a startup called Foresight. I know Foresight pretty well and formally advised them last year as they were building the BoardOps product, and it's a wonderful tool, a cool new tool, a better way to manage your board, and it's so much more than just a board portal. How you usually perform your board tasks, it's Word, documents, Excel, emails are not integrated. It's a tedious, stressful process. So Foresight has the strengths of saving you time and money, integrating all these board processes, and in the process, saving the board time and improving the board's impact as well. You can learn about all this from Carol. I'm Brock Romanek today on Zippy Point. So Carol, so great to have you. As I said in the opening, I know Foresight's BoardOps a little, pretty well. I know it's continuously improving, but from what I saw, it was a great product that could really save your clients a lot of time of the tedious work. Can you talk a little bit about that automation aspect?
Sure. When I was in-house, I was always looking for better ways to work and for my team to work and increase their impact. And that's what excites me about Foresight. Foresight really recognizes that agility starts at the top, and it brings everyone involved in board processes together and provides for very smooth, well-integrated board processes. And the result is better workflows, better decisions. And let me just talk about a couple of those in particular. As BoardOps flows through Foresight, it automates the tedium of board processes. We all know the days of Excel spreadsheets, Word documents, this, that, and the other thing on everybody's different computers. This brings it together, those processes. It also brings together relevant information resources, so you're not spending your time looking for this, that, and the other thing. And I think the third key aspect of the automation is Foresight includes unique analytics that really help improve both board planning and board evaluation. It gives you analysis, not anecdotes, when you're trying to figure out how to do things better.
And then what about the information resources, that aspect of the product?
Well, it brings together the information you need on a regular basis, all in one place, all in electronic form. It's your company's governance documents, proxy voting policies, so you're not off looking at your top 15 or 20 shareholder websites to try to figure out their position on something or another. It's got the listing standards, SEC regs, and state corporate law. It also offers you an opportunity to consolidate all of your D&O information that you use in lots of different ways. And it's all there, all accessible, all automated.
And then perhaps the craziest part of the product is the analytics, allowing your clients to really get into the nitty-gritty of the board planning in a way perhaps that they haven't before. Is that right?
Yeah, that is right. Foresight analytics really can help the users, and the users are the governance professionals, the CEO and the others in the C-suite, and even the board. And it can help the planning and the retrospective analysis of how the board is working. The agenda analytics really can help you increase your board's impact by focusing the agenda topics that the board looks at on the leadership and strategy topics that create value for the company and helps you spend less time on the stuff that just doesn't add value. The rules engine functionality helps to ensure you, the governance professional, that the board has addressed all of its required governance actions. It just checks your agenda against your governance requirements. And then there's also quite a few analytics about your board composition, age, tenure, ethnicity, and you can export these right to a deck for your governance committee or board or for your proxy statement. So those are sort of three key ways that our analytics help you really improve your board's work.
And then Foresight is not just for public companies, the parent companies. It also works for subsidiaries, and I imagine private companies too.
Sure. There are actually two different packages. The Foresight Professional is really for private companies. It doesn't bother you with the stuff you don't need. It's a simplified package for private companies. Foresight Premium is for public companies, and you can use it for your parent company, but we're also seeing insurance holding companies use it for their regulated subsidiaries, and we're seeing some other industries think about it as well. Private equity, for example, can use it to get consistency across its portfolio companies. But it's pretty cool and pretty flexible.
So let's talk about onboarding. I'm actually right now, as we speak, in the process of 4 days of onboarding training for a job at a law firm. And I know people don't like the training. How easy is it to learn Foresight?
I think our clients would tell you it's pretty darn easy. We usually can get it done in sort of 3 short sessions, and then you're a power user. We focus on planning a meeting, we focus on documenting the meeting, and then we focus on how to best use the analytics. And after that, you can pretty much drive the Indy car all by yourself. But we're there to help if you have questions.
So let's talk, board portals were a complete shift for the board and corporate secretaries, their life. How is this, how much will this impact a director's life? How is this product different than a board portal? Does it include a board portal?
Brock, it's a lot more than a board portal. We built this so you could drive all of your board planning through a single dashboard. So your lead director can comment on agenda topics and agendas as they're being developed. You can build an annual agenda very quickly and then pivot as events occur that require some changes. Foresight lets you draft minutes for a lot of common agenda topics very quickly using our templates. And the portal that Foresight provides directors also allows them to exchange comments and questions in advance of the meeting. So it really is much more than a portal. It's really about improving board effectiveness end to end.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's the technology available in all the different areas. And you wouldn't lend your name to anything unless you truly believed in it. And I know how passionate you are about Foresight. You've been there a few years now, and it's great to see you doing such wonderful things. Such a big difference compared to your past life. And I know how exciting that is for you.
Well, governance evolves and we evolve too.
Thanks very much, Carol. Great to see you.
Thank you, Brock. Take care.